Good afternoon and welcome. Please remain standing for the presentation of arms by the CWU Army and Air Force ROTC Color Guard. After the flags are presented, I ask you to join Miss Isabella, handwriter, in the singing of our national anthem. She is accompanied today by the university's wind ensemble under the direction of Mr. Lewis Norfleet.
Oh,
Please be seated. And thank you, Ms. Handwriter, for that beautiful singing of our national anthem. And good afternoon and welcome again to everyone in attendance, our candidates for bachelor's degrees, as well as family and friends and faculty and mentor. Welcome to Central's 127th commencement. Thank you for being here and helping us honor our graduates. I am delighted to be joined today on the platform by many leaders and supporters of this great university. The stage holds members of our Board of Trustees, including Mr. Robert Nellums, who will later deliver our commencement address. It also holds members of our senior academic leadership team and, most important, leaders of our student governance. These individuals help to guide our university, and they give of their time, their energy, and their expertise to keep Central the top-notch institution that it is today. Please join me in a round of applause for the leadership of Central Washington University. And now, Mr. Robert Nellums, Vice Chair of the Board of Trustees, will bring greetings from the board to the graduating class of 2019 and authorize the conduct of our commencement ceremony.
On behalf of the Board of Trustees, I join President Gaudino in welcoming you to today's ceremony. This weekend, we celebrate what will be an incredible milestone in your life, and the trustees join me in expressing our confidence that you are well prepared to excel in any and all endeavors you choose. We wish each of you the greatest success. I hereby authorize President Gaudino to conduct this commencement ceremony and to confer the appropriate degrees upon each candidate. President Gaudino, you may proceed.
Thank you, Chair Nellums. Students, today is obviously a special day in your lives. It's today that all of your diligence, your perseverance, your hard work comes to fruition. You should take great pride in what you have accomplished at Central Washington University. I know that I am very proud of each and every one of you. Some of you have overcome extraordinary challenges to earn your degrees. Some are the first in their family to graduate from college. You have demonstrated that odds mean nothing in the face of your talents, your self-confidence, and your hard work. My hope is that this individual accomplishment will inspire others to follow in your footsteps. All of you have proven that you are capable of fulfilling your dreams, no matter how unrealistic or unobtainable they might have once seemed to you. You have earned the right to be here today. In addition to your degree, some of you have also earned commissions in the U.S. Army or U.S. Air Force as a second lieutenant. To each of these young men and women, and to those here today on active duty who have served in the reserves or are veterans, we offer our heartfelt appreciation. And I ask you to join me in recognition of all that will and have served our great nation. As remarkable as your achievements are, most of you know down deep that you had help along the way. You have had the support of family and friends, of teachers and mentors, some of which are here with us today. So class of 19, I ask you to rise, burn off a little bit of energy by acknowledging those in the audience today that have helped you and were essential to your success. Up and a round of thanks for mom, dad, aunts, uncles, friends, and faculty. Each year I have the privilege of saying that we have exceptional students at Central Washington University, and your class is an example of that outstanding dedication to learning, the strength of your energy and your perseverance. And I'm inspired by the stories that I hear you tell about how you got here and how you have discharged your time while you are here. And I wish we had time for each of you to come to the podium and share your stories with us, but obviously that's not possible. So instead, we've selected one student to offer insights on her experiences at Central. The student speaker is receiving her bachelor's degree in recreation, tourism, and event management. I ask that you, there you go. I ask you to join me in welcoming Miss Savannah Shriven to the podium. Savannah.
Okay, can you guys hear me? All right, I'm gonna need a little help with this. Are you ready? See what? See what? Okay, one more time, make it count. See what? There you go. That's how we do it. Thank you, and welcome to the commencement ceremony for Central Washington University's class of 2019. For those of you in a cap and gown, please take the time to look to your left and your right and give your graduating peers a hug, a pat on the back, a fist bump, or whatever's comfortable for you. Don't be shy, I've seen you guys on Thursdays, come on. I'm extremely honored to be standing here in front of you today. I am so grateful for this opportunity to speak on behalf of my class. I would like for everyone to give a big round of applause to President Gaudino, Provost Frank, the staff, faculty, and distinguished guests who have helped make today one of the greatest of our lives. I would also like to give a huge thank you to the donors who made it possible for our class to be the first to graduate in the newly renovated Tomlinson Stadium. That second Wildcat statue is great for photo shoots, by the way. When I started writing this speech, I was reminded of the famous American sitcom, The Office. Hope you've heard of it. Michael Scott of Dunder Mifflin once said, "Sometimes I will start a sentence and I don't even know where it's going." A lot of us may have felt the same when we enrolled in college. We began this journey not knowing what would happen, but we kept going. Why? Because we are wildcats and we knew we could make something magnificent of ourselves. I truly have never seen a more persistent student body than all of you who are looking back at me today. We've stayed up all night, we've forgotten to eat, we've cried and yelled and maybe even wanted to throw hands at something. We've worked 1 or 2 or maybe even 3 jobs just to keep up with our bills, but we did it. We got up and took that quiz, wrote that essay, passed our finals, and paid $50 to be here today, so let's make it worth it. When I was in high school, I had my life all planned out. Go to New York, get a degree, live my best life. It was beautiful, but it wasn't necessarily realistic. I ended up staying in Moses Lake to attend Big Bend Community College. I worked 3 part-time jobs and still needed financial aid to cover the cost of both years. I didn't end up pursuing the city that I thought was my dream, but looking back, I wouldn't have done it any other way. After community college, I came to Central, but I was lost. Not only was money tight, but I had felt like I completely lost my desire to pursue law and justice. I had convinced myself that this was the only path, but I was making myself miserable in the pursuit of it. My tunnel vision was blinding me. In a final attempt to discover the perfect major before transferring, I sat down and scrolled through the degree list on Central's website. I honestly had no idea that recreation, tourism, and event management was a major, but it piqued my interest, and I knew I needed to know more. And thank you to all my friends in this major who have helped me get to this point today. When I moved here, I barely survived my fun employment for a month before changing paths and getting 2 new jobs. I began working at Weininger's. I've never consumed so much ice cream in my entire life. Instead of the freshman 15, I got the junior 25. I'm working on it. During both of my years at Central, I worked relentlessly to get scholarships and need-based aid, something that is unfortunately a dwindling opportunity in higher education. I ended up with 3 jobs for most of my senior year. Paying for college by myself was a struggle, but like I said before, I would never pass up the experience I was blessed with. Being in the rec, tourism, and events program has opened my eyes to so many things. I mean, come on. Our homework consists of reviewing restaurants and having bonfires, am I right? I may not have gotten what I initially thought was my dream, but my past self would be so proud of where I ended up today. This is exactly where I'm supposed to be. It is also exactly where you are supposed to be. To all of you who are here to support us soon-to-be graduates, or to those of you who are just forced to come with your parents, we thank you for all the times we called and texted you asking for advice, for listening to all of our complaints about how hard college really is, and for being our main line of support during our happiest and our saddest moments over the past few years. Without you, we probably wouldn't have had the motivation to write those papers or complete those dreaded group projects. Speaking of group projects, hey professors, you've been through quite a lot with us. You've dealt with endless complaints, read our panicked emails when we discovered Canvas wasn't working at midnight, and you've become a source of guidance. Without you, a lot of us might not be receiving a degree today. Your ability to get us to this significant moment is basically a superpower. Thank you for sharing your wisdom and knowledge, but most importantly, thanks for passing us. To my brother and sister, wherever you are, you guys are really annoying. Thanks for inspiring me to move out. Just kidding, I love you both, and I'm so proud of you guys for everything you've accomplished. Thank you, Dad, for proving to me and the world that you don't need to be blood related to be family. And thank you, Mom, for pushing through so many hard times just to make sure I had the best life I possibly could. Without you guys, I would not be standing on this stage. You've given me strength, confidence, and just the right amount of trauma to make great jokes. All of us here today are connected. We've become a family. The best thing is that this family doesn't end after graduation. As soon as we turn over our tassels, we will become a part of the CWU alumni. Our class will carry on to be the inspiration for the next generation of students, just as those before us. I know that we will represent Central to the best of our ability, and we will keep the Wildcat spirit alive. I am so proud of this class, so proud of all of us for making it here after putting ourselves through insane circumstances. I will never forget those extreme bowl-filled all-nighters at the library, or when the time to pay for textbooks rolled around and drained our bank accounts. That was fun. We did this all while having social lives, taking care of our mental and physical health, and worrying about what our next step in life would be. Because of our determination, we are sitting here in this windy little town getting diplomas. That's cool. Capture this moment. It's important. Not all of us will stay here in Ellensburg, but Ellensburg will always have a place in our hearts. After today, we will all enter what everyone has been calling the real world. Moving on from college might seem scary for some of you, or a breeze for others. Either way, we will all have to get out of our comfort zones to chase after our passions. If people tell you that you can't get that job you want, or that you shouldn't go into the line of work you're passionate about, be sure to fight back. Show them that you can do anything you set your mind to. My favorite actress, Melissa McCarthy, said, "I think if anyone tells you the odds are slim, just keep walking. Just do whatever you want to do, because they don't know what they're talking about. When you love something and you work really, really hard at it, you can do it." As a last bit of advice to you all, make sure you keep dreaming, even if some of those dreams don't work out. It's okay to have your head in the clouds. Just don't get discouraged if it rains a little. Your life will always take you on unexpected journeys, so enjoy the ride. And if you ever see me as a famous travel influencer on social media one day, please message me so I know you were awake for this part of my speech. June 8th, 2019, now marks the date of one of our most extraordinary milestones. Thank you everyone for being here today, and good luck to us, Central Washington University's class of 2019. Let's make today the greatest of our lives.
Thank you, Savannah. And with that degree, you'll be back planning this event someday, yes?
Maybe.
Maybe. She said maybe. So no commitment at this point. It is now my distinct pleasure to again introduce our keynote speaker, the CWU Board of Trustee Vice Chair, Robert Nellums. Robert has served as the director of the Seattle Center since 2006, where he oversees day-to-day operations. During his time in that office, he has presided over numerous projects, including the redesigning of the Armory and the opening of KEXP Public Radio. He brought the Chihuly Gardens and the glass exhibition to the center, and he oversaw the renovation and expansion of the Seattle Opera. Robert has also been instrumental in the development of the Key Arena site and the development and construction of the new arena at Seattle Center, which will be the home of an NHL hockey franchise. For many years, he's been an active member of the Breakfast Group, a Seattle-based nonprofit service organization devoted to mentoring African American and other low-income and at-risk male youth of color. He currently serves on the group's board of directors. He is a proud CWU alumnus, graduating in 1981 with a Bachelor of Science degree. He is a longtime member and former chair of the CWU Foundation Board of Directors, and currently serves as vice chair of the Central Washington University Board of Trustees. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Robert Nellums.
Thank you, President Gardino. I am truly honored to have been chosen to speak to you today. I only wish my great-grandmother could see me standing here. My great-grandmother, Zelia Harris, who was born in 1890, drilled the importance of education into me from the day I was born. She told me that education is something that no one can ever take away from you. She also told me this. She said that there was no shame in being prepared for an opportunity that never comes, but that there is tremendous shame for having an opportunity come and not being prepared for it. She said that education helps prepare you for the opportunities that come. My great-grandmother was just one member of the community I was blessed to grow up in. And as you commence to go out into the world, take a moment and remember the community that got you here. I'm a proud first-generation graduate from Central Washington University in accounting, meaning I experienced all the great, the good, the bad, and the pressure associated with growing up as the oldest child, grandchild, and great-grandchild. My father died 13 days after my first birthday, leaving my mother as a single parent with 2 children. My sister was 2 months old. I don't remember my father, and since I was so young, I did not grow up consciously missing him either. However, I do remember every sacrifice, gift, opportunity, every moment of support and love that my mother gave me. She is and will always be my hero. She transformed her life from that of a military housewife to a worker bee, banking exec, business owner, community leader, and political operative. I watched and learned how she navigated the minefields of society as a Black woman, mother, and activist, and I marveled at her capacity to do all of those things and raise my sister and me. My mother gave me the strength to survive and to thrive, teachings that became clearer later in my life. Remember the family that got you here, whether through blood or the family you have created. In my junior year of high school, my teacher, Mrs. Malver Haynes, introduced me to accounting by bringing 3 African American accountants to class. The impression those men made on me was profound, and although I was looking at something I did not fully understand and had never seen before, I saw something I could become. But the funny thing is, I can't tell you anything about those 3 men I was introduced to that day, but I can tell you everything about Mrs. Haynes and how she pushed me to excel, to learn, to go to college, and to become whatever accountant I wanted to be. Remember the teachers who influenced you and who helped get you here today. After going to Bellevue College, I came to Central with the idea of getting my degree in accounting and playing a little basketball while I was here. It was the late 1970s, and although I didn't know it, I was in for a tough time here at CWU. When I came here, I realized that I was the only one in the entire business school that looked like me. And to be truthful, a few of my professors did not believe I could do the work. After all, I was both a person of color and a jock. I played basketball because it was a passion of mine, and it was a way for me to connect socially with others. However, my teammates hated the fact that I was going to class and trying to graduate. After making the mistake of telling them what my great-grandmother had told me, that they should take advantage of the opportunity and get an education, I was labeled an Uncle Tom, literally the worst thing that you could be called in those days. My coach, my basketball coach, kept asking me why I wanted to take those hard classes when I could get into classes where I didn't have to do much and keep my eligibility. It was like this with virtually everyone at CWU, except for Professor Patrick O'Shaughnessy. You are all much, much too young to know the legend of Professor O'Shaughnessy, but he was the toughest, the meanest, the rudest SOB professor at Central Washington University, and everyone knew it. He loved that role too. But the most amazing thing about him was that he believed in me when no one else did. In fact, while my statistics professor literally stood next to me during a midterm exam, O'Shaughnessy highlighted my success because I had proven myself in his class, the class where he weeded out all of those students he did not deem worthy or capable of becoming accountants. O'Shaughnessy was my advisor and the person who ridiculed me in class for playing basketball. He believed that I was wasting my time and could not understand that without basketball, I would not have any social connection with anyone at CWU. But he also praised me for doing my work when he handed out exams in the same order that he wrote the scores on the board. I was consistently one of the first 5 to receive their exams, and he would smile when he handed mine to me. O'Shaughnessy didn't save me at Central. I had to do that. But his belief in me, along with the strength I received from my mother, made my survival and success possible. He was my entire support system at Central Washington here in Ellensburg. And when I graduated, he was the reference for me when I got my first job as an entry-level accountant at the city of Seattle. You never know who's going to be there for you, stand up for you, or support you, but you will remember them. You will always remember them because they are part of your community. I proudly stand here today as a trustee of this institution because a crazy, crazy professor saw something in me, and so I volunteer for the board because I believe in the value of education. I believe you can get a great education here at CWU, and I believe in paying it forward. I spent the first 14 years of my career working in finance at the city of Seattle. And although I got several promotions and opportunities for advancement, I realized early on that I really didn't want to be an accountant. I found that out for sure after studying for almost a year and taking and passing the CPA exam, and then refusing to complete the paperwork to get my certificate. I knew then that if I became a CPA, I would have been that for the rest of my life. And somewhere deep inside of me, I believe that there was a different path. There are going to be curves in the road of your life, so be willing to listen to yourself and to change course if you're not happy or satisfied with what you're doing. The last 23 years of my career have been working at Seattle Center, first as the Director of Patron Services, then the Deputy, and for the last 13 years as the Director. I won't bore you with facts and figures about Seattle Center like 12 million annual visitors or 1.9 billion in annual economic impact or 16,000 annual events or 7,500 jobs or over 30 resident organizations. I wouldn't do that to you. However, I will tell you that working at a place whose purpose is to inspire the human spirit and build community has been the happiest and most fulfilling years of my life. In preparing this speech, I asked myself, what would I tell my 20-something self today? I guess I would start by telling him that his experience when he came to Ellensburg was universal. After all, how many of you felt out of place when you arrived here on campus? I would tell him that no matter how dark things can become, there is always some light like Professor O'Shaughnessy shining through. I would tell him that the pillars of my professional life were built at Central on the foundations of the lessons I learned by the women who raised me. Lastly, I would tell him the things I have grown to believe in and how those beliefs have impacted, driven, and improved my life. I would like to share some of those beliefs with you now. 1, know who you are. Going to Seattle Center meant I could use the lessons and grace I had learned from the women who raised me. Treat people as you wish to be treated. Work hard, have integrity, create connections and partners, and build community. No, this is not rocket science, but I have been amazed at how quickly these themes get lost when the drive for success takes over. 2, create a culture and environment based on your values. Respect, inclusion, engagement, mutual support, open communications, active listening, empathy, accountability, and responsibility. Those are the values that make up the world I want to see, I want to create, and I want to live in. Empower others. Let me let you in on a secret that most won't tell you. Nobody, and I will repeat, nobody who is successful has achieved that success on their own. They all needed help to do it, and so will you. People who work solo and experience success can burn really bright. They can burn hot. But they also burn out because the continued success is a heavy burden to carry alone. So learn to empower others, to work together, so everyone, including you, can be successful. It leads to a happier, more fulfilling life, and it allows you to become part of someone else's community. Challenge the norm. Now, I don't mean become a know-it-all. No one likes them. But to have a healthy curiosity and open mind about why things are done a certain way and how things can be done better. Change is hard, and most people believe they hate change, but change is the only way to improve things. Be transparent. Now, this doesn't mean to share everything about yourself on Facebook or Instagram. Please don't do that. But for example, if you are in a decision-making position and you make a call, be willing to share why you made that call with those who are impacted by your decision. You're not looking for approval. You're simply communicating to others that you value and respect them. Listen, listen, listen. There's a very old saying that you are given 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. So listen twice as much as you talk, and you will be amazed at how much you learn. Learn from your mistakes. We are all going to make mistakes. But sometimes things don't work out well or go well. And honestly, these are the times when you may learn the most about yourself. Using failures as a learning opportunity helps you create a portfolio of ideas, experience, and growth. And lastly, listen to your instincts. Be open to others, but walk your own path and create a life worth living for you. Don't try to be a second-rate version of someone or something else. Be a first-rate version of you. These are the things I would have told my 20-something self. In closing, I would like to ask you a question, share my answer, and give you my favorite quote. The question is, how would you like to be remembered? By your accomplishments or by your character? When I graduated from this university, all I thought I had to do was go out and create a list of accomplishments, and that would make the women who raised me and my community proud of me. What I figured out as I matured was that although my accomplishments made them happy, the way I carried myself made them proud. The quote is from Maya Angelou. Maya said, "People will forget what you said. People will forget what you did, but people will never, ever forget how you made them feel. So class of 19, I ask you to go out and make people feel you. And I say congratulations to you, and I say thank you, peace.
Thank you, Robert. Your words are an inspiration to all of us, and the life and the person you are even more so. So thank you very much. I would now like to welcome to the podium our Provost and Vice President for Academic and Student Life, Dr. Catherine Frank, and the Chair of our Faculty Senate, Dr. Amy Claridge.
Thank you, President Gaudino. Today's commencement ceremonies signal a major achievement in each and every one of your lives. What you are experiencing right now is the result of your dedication and sacrifice. You should all be so proud of what today represents. I know that I personally am constantly in awe of the incredible things you have been able to achieve during your time here at Central. From research to practical application of theoretical knowledge, you have proven that you are more ready than ever for this next step in your journey. The word commencement actually means beginning. So while this ceremony may seem like an ending, it signifies the origin of what happens next. I know I speak for the entire university community when I say that CWU will never be an ending for you. Our university culture is also reflected in our faculty's ability and willingness to inspire, advise, and mentor our students. The high quality of our academic programs are truly a testament to their intellectual rigor and their innate ability to foster success. So faculty, will you please rise, face your students, and students, please give them the recognition that they also deserve. Please be seated.
Thank you, Provost Frank. We would also like to recognize all of the students here today who have earned academic honors. It is a privilege to acknowledge the bachelor's degree candidates who are graduating with distinction. When your academic honor is called, please stand to be recognized. Will the students who are graduating cum laude please rise? These students have achieved cumulative grade point averages of 3.5 to 3.69 and are identified by their red tassels. Please be seated. Will the students who are graduating magna cum laude please rise? These students have achieved cumulative grade point averages of 3.7 to 3.89 and are identified by silver tassels. Please be seated. Will the students who are graduating summa cum laude please rise? To graduate summa cum laude, one must earn a cumulative grade point average between 3.9 and 4.0. They are distinguished by gold tassels. Congratulations, and please be seated.
Thank you, Dr. Claridge. The first degree to be conferred today in the College of Business is a posthumous degree for Mr. Austin McKenzie. Today, he would have walked across the stage to receive his bachelor's degree. We are proud to present his diploma along with his cap and tassel to his family. While early in his business program, Austin McKenzie was already establishing himself as a great student, colleague, and friend. His interests and success in economics stood out amongst his faculty. Professor Bialik Devendra wrote, Austin showed a great interest in economics when participating in my economics classes. He was actively participating in class, asking questions, and contributing to class discussions. He was hardworking. I remember him talking about his studies and ROTC trainings, saying that sometimes it was really hard, but he also said that life is like that, and he was ready for any challenge. He was always very humble and respectful. I found him as very promising and aspiring to be very successful in the field of economics. Dr. Carbaugh, Austin's principles of economics professor, similarly noted that Austin was a hardworking and diligent student who showed much interest in economics. I was delighted to have him as my student. Even beyond his economics classes, Austin was known for his diligence in his studies. Professor Jennifer Cravens noted that Austin was an extremely polite and conscientious student. He took his attendance in class seriously, scoring a perfect attendance record, and I appreciated how respectful he was of me and the other students. Austin touched many lives in the College of Business, positively connecting with his faculty and fellow students. His loyalty to the uniform was also evident, and there is no doubt that he would have made an exceptional officer. The College of Business faculty are honored to recognize and remember Austin with the awarding of his business degree today. Congratulations to Austin McKenzie and his family on receiving this degree. Now, will all candidates for bachelor's degrees please rise? President Gaudino, subject to the completion of all requirements as prescribed by the faculty and trustees, these candidates are presented for receipt of the appropriate bachelor's degree.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority the Board of Trustees has vested in me as president, I confer upon each of you the appropriate degree, together with all of its rights, privileges, and responsibilities. Congratulations, graduates of 2019.
Okay, you ready? Will the first row please come forward to receive your diplomas? All other rows, please be seated for now. The student marshals will let you know when the next row should be released. This weekend, we are celebrating the achievements of 3,224 graduating students. This afternoon's ceremony, which officially marks the largest commencement group we have ever had, consists of 919 undergraduates from 91 different majors. They will be leaving us to start exciting jobs, pursue graduate study, and partake in a number of adventures. We have spent the last few weeks celebrating their achievements in award ceremonies and at our Symposium of Undergraduate Research and Creative Expression, where we experienced 186 presentations and performances by 556 participants. Each year, we are amazed by our students' achievements and take great pride in being able to celebrate them today. Congratulations.
Now calling the graduates of the College of Education and Professional Studies.
Savannah Scriven, summa cum laude, President Scholar. Ahmed Alsalem, Saleh Al-Humaidi, Suleiman Al-Humaidi, Isam Al-Sheri, Ahmed Al-Ruwaishid, Abdul Hakim Al-Shuaibi, Abdullah Aldhaif, Montadar Al-Dubais, Muhammad Al-Ganas, Saad Al-Fanak,
Saeed Al-Ajuri,
Abdullah Al-Dasari, Ali Al-Mari,
Abdullah Al-Falik,
Faisal Al-Hajri, cum laude, Saraya Al-Hajri, Elizabeth Dransfield, Meredith Lanthorn, Laura Evans, magna cum laude, Jordan Russell, cum laude, Madeline Wallace, magna cum laude, Cassandra Bateman, magna cum laude, Dean Scholar, Julia Heichel, Jennifer Zishley, Deborah Rich, Chandler Morgan, Chelsea Zirbes, Claudia Barajas, magna cum laude, Poonam Sami, Alicia Wilson Kelly, Jeffrey Humbard, Joseph Rosie, magna cum laude, Trevor Strutz, magna cum laude, Grace Ligman, Marshall Folsom, Liam Shissler, Amanda Hoisington, Christian Cummings, Kevin Newcomb, Kimberly Kobasa, cum laude, Morgan Hildreth, magna cum laude, Johnny Richardson, Trevor Lehman, cum laude, Tyrell Phillips, Harsukam Graywall, cum laude, Gabriel Rudnick, Colton Pope, Melinda Tatro, summa cum laude, medallion recipient, Matthew Stetz, Samuel Conklin, Emily Quenzer, Dallery Oles, magna cum laude, Jamie LaHue, cum laude, Kylie Bursing, Jasmine Hernandez, Caitlin Elmo, cum laude, Leah Center, magna cum laude, Brenda Silva, Maximiliano Diaz, Henry Aguilar, Vanessa Collin, Sandra Contreras Gallegos, Annie Blake, Kylie Bryant, cum laude. Wade Tritt. David Bells, summa cum laude, Dean Scholar. Jeffrey Hagstrom. Gina Gilbert. Darby Thronson. Caitlin Baumgardner. Christina Sosa. Ryan Baer. Ryan Nagai. Willard Kentop. Pierce Pronovo, cum laude. Austin Hansey, magna cum laude. Peter Culver. Kelsey McRoy, magna cum laude. Ann Slippy. Luis McNary Brito. Aaron Yu. Chase Salisbury, magna cum laude. Dean Scholar. Jacob Gibbons. Francisco Mendoza. David Gutierrez. Grace Yim. Lynn Pham. Matthew Hilburn, summa cum laude. Maria Elena Nelson. Maria Alicia Barrera. Benjamin Sharman. Corin Hine. Morgan Sugden, cum laude. Elizabeth Feist. Nicholas Feist. Tenze Wawa. Keaton Erickson. Don Ha. Hiram Ndegwa. Angela Bartley. Madeline Dollinger Kobe. Emma Cottle, cum laude. Kimberly Amundson. Ashley Rolsma. Savannah Beal. Paul Gronka, magna cum laude. Dean Scholar. Ben Scarborough III, magna cum laude. Rika Paraíso, summa cum laude. Dean Scholar. Brittany Lautenschlager. Allison LaRue, magna cum laude. Elizabeth Ibarra, summa cum laude. Dean Scholar. Kaylee Omlin, magna cum laude. Jack Cooper. Sydney Shucott. David Lukeen. Alex Byer. William Orth V, cum laude. Nathan Ishii. Christopher Ulrich. Claire Parker. Mason Tatum. Devin Kelly. Emmanuel Fallis. Brenner Karlstrom, cum laude. Tristan Stutzman. Haley Byerman. Sydney Toller. Kyle D. Donato. Kaylin Berry. Madeline Ingraham, cum laude. Ralph Luna. Kyle Endres, Zoe Jimenez, Janae Villa, Molly Ridge, Taylor Harless, Julie Gray, summa cum laude, Dean Scholar, Cody Bossman, Casey Everard, Benito Tijarina, Saria Blue, Madison Holtz, Haley Arnold, Lizette Reese, cum laude, Christopher Talon, Taylor Walker, Katie Flanagan, Summer Barrett, Casey Clerf, Megan Long, Elijah Combs, Chance Blaylock, Kennedy Anson, Mia Torlai, cum laude, Casey O'Brien, summa cum laude, Dean Scholar, Taylor Martin, cum laude, Christopher Phillips, Peterson Saldana, Christopher Campos, Billy Clark, Isa Abraha, Kenneth Brown, Ryan Coy, summa cum laude, Darian Christensen, summa cum laude, medallion recipient, Ryan Utz, Genevieve Fischelstadt, Michael Mallant, magna cum laude, Bailey Malizia, cum laude, Margaret Burdick, Corinne Turner, Ashley Walters, Elizabeth Gabriel, Michael Reed, Nicholas Butterfield, Evan Hancock, Enrique Hernandez, Joshua Sample, Kyler Troutner, summa cum laude, Dean Scholar, Erica Selby, Fabian Ochoa, Dominic Ferenczi, Jason Brown, Ryan Cooper, Bo Grantham, McGuire Gibson, Taylor Berriger, cum laude, Kelsey Webster, Carson Mays, Sierra Hanson, Jacqueline Griffin, Jalen Kessler, Grace Stiles, cum laude, Bailey Kinker, Delaney Slack, Brooke Weymouth, Madison Bogart, magna cum laude, Randy Tuggle, magna cum laude, Natasha Smith, Shelley Moritzen, Madison Wegg, cum laude, Eddie Olveda Jr., Rashid Malik, Tavares De Leon, Quincy Gamlin, Victoria Nicholas, Kate Catone, Kathleen Fox, Sydney Cowley, Kayla Norman, Lindsay Abad, Julia Jacobs, Sabrina Moon, Kylie Castonguay, Angela Cole, Cheyenne Albert, Kayla Smith, Rachel Johnson Troll, Amanda Urbasich, Carly Thies, Alyssa Swanson, Christina Aboites, Sean Heligso, Danielle Pro, Sophia Ross, Paige Gorzalanchek, Catherine Childs, Luke Stone, Ryan Harrington, cum laude, William Bergman, Chase Drake, Risa Caitlin Navarro, Ileana Sanchez, Zoe Owens, Jessica Ellers, cum laude, Lauren Biggs, Riley King, Leah Pemberton, Katrina Wright, Jocelyn Norish, David Ortega, Eric Fitch, Samantha Peterson, Jessica Johnson, Madeline Malcolm, Kiara Bond, Alexia Davila, magna cum laude, Dean Scholar, Madeline Roscoe, magna cum laude, Jacqueline Flaherty, Matthew Kane, cum laude, Matthew Haller, Kayla Colson Edwards, Edward Trimble, Chim Saturn, Mitchell Dorman, Trista Drake Jones, Christopher McDonald, Alejandro Reyes Gonzalez, Daniel Garcia, Syed Al-Hajri, Michael McDonald, Tara Blue, Tiana Janae Jordan Payton, Paola Beltran, Kaylee Schuterin, cum laude, Lauren Holm Esquire, Tanner Rhodes, Thomas Ott, Ruby Rodriguez, Maria Malpica Garcia, Morgan Schumacher, Taylor Morris, Aaron Riley, cum laude. Amber Lopez. Amelia McIntosh, summa cum laude, Dean Scholar. Spencer Verdon, magna cum laude. Fiona Pathick. Emily Alexander, magna cum laude. Samantha Whitney. Tiffany Nelson. Jesselyn Enlow, magna cum laude. Casey Julian. Peyton Larson, magna cum laude. Courtney Lazoff. Sydney Lund. Kaylee Barbie, cum laude. Deborah Clossy. Tiffany Espinoza. Delaney Walker. Caitlin Hurdlebrink. Grayson Wendell. Orrin Hayden. Samuel Stewart, cum laude. Ashley Scott, cum laude. Danielle Predwojewski, summa cum laude. President Scholar. Tarek Boyd. Valerie Zabel, cum laude. Sheila Berry. Caitlin Harrigan, magna cum laude. Dean Scholar. Claire Bodden, summa cum laude. President Scholar. Juliana Ochoa. Syra Ramirez. Ashley Mason, cum laude. Sarah McCauley, summa cum laude. Dean Scholar. Michaela Carso. Anna Winnett, cum laude. Nicholas Lemke, magna cum laude. Michaela Alcala. Avery Coffin. Cheyenne Kinney. Madeline Scott. Zella Hansen. Leanna Melheim. Promise Crossfield. Alexandra Fallan. Alyssa Gottlieb. Carrie Zook. Lita Nori, magna cum laude. Chelsea Ross, magna cum laude. Courtney Denton. Megan MacArthur. Isabel Ahrens. Taylor Schutzenhofer. Kyler Hazen. Theoden Shook. Sydney Hipke. Tyler Schaffhauser. Eric Cook. Gabriel Ramos Rodriguez Jr. Aubrey Arce. Itzel Padilla Velasquez. Dennis Olguin. Xavier Lopez. Sydney Johnson. Madeline Scott. Alyssa Sotheby, cum laude. Cassandra Bowen. J.C. McDaniels. Sarah Gilliam. Keandra Nicole Simpson. Daria Stankovic, magna cum laude. Bailey Martancic, magna cum laude. Olivia Olison. Samantha Briggs, magna cum laude. Stephanie Johnson. Sonora Booth. Taylor Royce, summa cum laude. President Scholar. Christiana Dix. Celine Villalobos. Brianne McIntyre. Caroline Reinecke, magna cum laude. Mary Ellen Hamrick. Erica Munden. Sarah Chase. Alexander Cheeseman, cum laude. Jocelyn Graff. Angelica Joy Somera, magna cum laude. Benjamin O'Neill. Maisie Moats. Gregory Eagle. Kodiak Landis, magna cum laude. Harley Ortega. Michael Forster. Ryan Gunther. Matt List. Brooke Williams, cum laude. Kayla Dosh, magna cum laude. Chance Flanagan, magna cum laude. Brooklyn Medke, cum laude. Ashley Van Horn. Talibe Twine Sr. Giovanni Pomprita Robinson. Juwan Pomprita Robinson. Nathan Eggleston. Jacob Nelson. Christopher Burian. Matthew Akinwale. Jerome Bryant Jr. Sydney Eck. Emily Lawrence. Luz Aguirre. Alexander Eckley. Joseph Bowie. Abraham Hutzel. Chad Lehman. Bethany Miller. Sabrina Scarlett. Tyler Strader, cum laude. Blake Nelson. Ethan Bark. Michelle Flores, magna cum laude. Noe Quezada. Monica Barker. Dana Medina, magna cum laude. Dean Scholar. Maite Garcia Ramirez. Ellen Walker Wood. Gabrielle Pogue. Iridian Moreno. Kira Brandt. Gabriela Sorto, cum laude. Megan McAllister. Caitlin Langone, cum laude. Annie Kohler. Hannah Oliver. Matthew Madrona. Connor Canton. Nicholas Huft. Alicia Dixon. Tobin Riwa Eli. Sarah Manning, summa cum laude. Dean Scholar. Philip Lawrence. Catherine Clark. Samantha Swift, summa cum laude, Dean Scholar. Sydney Reel. Kylie McCain. Taylor Johnson. Alina Bauer. Kendra Ellsworth. Molly Wilson. Jessica Ortega Mendez. Amelia Barbary Strayer. Brianne Lutz. Cassidy Bartley, magna cum laude. Ava Briseño. Nathan Carlson. Jacob Rico. Garrett Stoik. Marissa Garza, cum laude. Yesenia Andrade Mendoza. Rosalinda Mendoza. Catherine Woodall. Kendall Kramer, summa cum laude. Dean Scholar. Brooke Ryder, magna cum laude. Erica Betancourt. Ruben Ludick. Eduardo Avila. Johanna Ireland, cum laude. Michaela Powell. Yesenia Iman. Jennifer Vasquez. Emily Matheson, magna cum laude. Joshua Rout. Lehigh John Jr. Kendra Turner. Paige Weatherby, cum laude. Melanie Patalano. Kaylee Naziri. Christopher Camacho. Nicholas Palais. Mario Vargas Guzman, magna cum laude. Alfonso Oliveira III. Rosa Perez. Caterina Mendoza. Marlene Ramos. Edwin Fonseca. Holly Westendorf. Janet Fabian Carrillo. Stephanie Parra. Haley McPherson. Allison Lunt, cum laude. Mohammed Boujubara. Mohammed Aldayan. Mohammed Al-Herz. Khalid Al-Farhan. Connor Jensen. Margaret Dice. Megan Smith. Taylor Schmiedishkamp. Ty Dekwa. Caitlin Pellens, magna cum laude. Tiana Pinero, magna cum laude. Dean Scholar. Zach Perry. Victoria Carpenter. Colby Reamer. Mackenzie Clark. Betsy Arlt, summa cum laude. Medallion recipient, Patricia Holtman. Catherine Kramer. Kayla Gentner. Cole Bergano, Carly Beck, Andromeda Harris, magna cum laude. Amanda Bill, Rachel Victory, Megan Lucky, Caitlin Ballier, Tanner McBride, Jyoti Nagra, Tiffany Moyes, cum laude. Caitlin Day, Jessica Haley, cum laude. Alyssa Salangsang Hamilton, cum laude. Madison Packard, Sarah King, Monica Trujillo Correa, Alondra Venegas, Ashley Arriaga, summa cum laude. Dean Scholar, Taylor Dean, magna cum laude. Melody Ferrer, Shannon Riley, cum laude. Michaela Allen, Courtney Klutz, magna cum laude. Savannah Ashby, summa cum laude. Dean Scholar. Alexandria Robin, magna cum laude. Elizabeth Smith, J.C. Wilson, cum laude. Bailey Johnson, Gianna Pareca, Emily Hansen, Kendall Lay, Maya Carter, summa cum laude. Dean Scholar. Dante Montalvo, Jason Seamer, Mackenzie McFadden, Ian Wright, Robert Jones, Cassandra Hill, Jennifer Stober, Jenna Essery, Kelly Simpson, Nicholas Forsgaard, Michael Funk, Alizone Smith, Nicholas Stadelman, Tice Vu, cum laude. Riley Nelson, Hao Huang, Lindsay Ose, Kyle Aitken, Ray Shiner, Christian Barrett, Luis Hernandez, Chandler Struley, cum laude. Alex Walker, Derek Hagan, Hannah Rupel, Maggie McTaggart, cum laude. Sarah Joffs, magna cum laude. Carissa Eyrig, magna cum laude. Jordan Sabo, magna cum laude. Abria Isaac, cum laude. Tiffany Kelly, cum laude. Briley Cameron, Audrey Roush, Amanda Sines, Luke Asperenson, Marcela Valencia, JT Harmon, Joseph Brooks, Daniel Hinkle. Zachary Dye, cum laude. Ronnie Wentz. Nicole Coleman. Lachelle Enos. Caitlin Clavette, cum laude. Luis Perez Jr. Brendan King. Evan Miller. Colton Crow. McKinley Smith. Nicholas Venema. Christopher Cripane. Brandon Hamilton. Hunter Homan. Brandon Payne. Jesse Burnside. Zachary Chamberlain. Cody Michelson. Travis Wegdahl. Keanu Strom. Kevin Villegas Perez. Will Landis. Jacob Carpenter. Luis De Leon. Austin Newton, cum laude. Gerson Arsuaga. Matthew Benabid. Brandon Hankey. Jeffrey Neiman. Kayla Nancaro. Nathan Rojas. Jessica Pepper. Zachary McKee. Trent Andrew Udipa. Dion Utrera. Sean Brennan. Gauravdeep Sandhu. Syed Zain Tahirzada. Isaiah Stotler. Hassan Aldubaini. Mohammed Maiden. Jeremy Holden. Carlos Reyes Navarro. Ashley Jobs, magna cum laude. Allie McLaughlin. Peter Gann, cum laude. Takumi D. Yamaguchi. Seonghoo Oh. Diego Jimenez Hertz. Spencer Turner. Lexi Veach. Brendan Schwab. James Sullivan. Andrew Lang. Jack Clote. Nicholas Struble. Nawaf Alanazi. Abdulaziz Almutlak. Rashid Al-Warwick. Abdulaziz Al-Bishi. Muhammad Al-Bishi. Muhammad Al-Ghamdi. Blake Duhamel. Rashan Ganga. Ilya Shabin. Kenneth Price III, cum laude. Tanner Sewing. Bob Edminster. Ty Johnston. Michael Taylor. Jordan Weiberg, summa cum laude, President Scholar. Aaron Baumgardner, James Rowe, Logan Grubb, Daryl Galloway, Stephen Theophilus, Saul Villa Galvan, Fidel Bazan, Catherine Boyd, Hunter Germain, Mickey Bergsma, Austin Jowl, Mason Schwetz, cum laude.
Now calling the graduates of the College of Business.
Taylor Perkett, cum laude. Shelby Turner, Casey Drake, Robert Foster, Kia Hiolu Wang, Caitlin Robinson, Cassandra Rodecker, Daniel Shepard, Michael Campbell, Taylor Graham, Vincent Guinasso, Brian Miller, Antonio Fox, Christy Niang, May Poi, Sixto Vajant, Stacy Swink, Jessica Smith, Chase Martin, Winston Seaman, Cody Hendrickson, Armando Arroyo, Rodolfo Salgado, Elizabeth Keke, magna cum laude, Yahaira Perez, Monica Alcantar Castro, Bethany Lamas, Maria Sanchez, cum laude, Lane Spankler, magna cum laude, Dean Scholar, Gabrielle Longmire, Shauna Heddick, Catherine Dustrud, magna cum laude, Jordan Olivier, Tyler Linthicum, Cody Orkney, Andrew Meyer, cum laude, Spencer Reed, Joel Deflifson, Jordan Prince, Shane Revel Jr., cum laude, Connor Quinn, Rawabi Alhawar Sr., Rafa Alsasi, Isela Lopez, Chandler Bethley, Jasmine Lopez, Jesse Cook. Yusufuddin Conte. Katie Collins, magna cum laude, Dean Scholar. Corbin Carlton. Anna Fallon. Fumie Reyes. Tammy Hess. Nora Rakenna. Landon Martin. Alexis Sanchez Rodriguez. Christian Cintron. Chandler Setterlund. Ryan Butler. Brianna Narag. Michael Coulter Schmidt. Bjorn Loken. Alec Hawks, cum laude. Jonathan Burt. Connor Smith. Molly Markward, cum laude. Nicholas Papin. Kyler Crumpus. Sean Hoyt, cum laude. Joshua Weichel. Dawood Aldasari. Azam Al-Qadi. Savannah Mullen, cum laude. Kayla Stylen, cum laude. Madison Sturgeon, cum laude. Gabriel Newstall. Carlos Murillo. DeAndre Daniels. Jordan Floyd, summa cum laude, President Scholar. Bing Herdrick, magna cum laude, Dean Scholar. Tyler Morgan. James Molinsky. Alexis Samansky.
Jessica Medel Rosales.
Omar Villasenor. Jose Sanchez Solano. Javier Blanco Espinoza. Tiana Kaminsky, magna cum laude. Drake Brown. Raylyn Brannis, cum laude. Karina Guzman. Madden Shanks. Claire Charlton. Cody Sledevold. Sean Chavez. Ray Nathan Johnson. Gunnar Harrison. Peter Disney. Hope Snyder. Ann Johnson. Quang Tran. Jeremiah Jiroge. Rachel Piquena. Angela Gomez. Ashley Anderson, magna cum laude. Kristen Kensrud, magna cum laude. Christian Stafford. Nicholas Yachts, magna cum laude, Dean Scholar. Blake Pequena. Jackson Price. Ty Vanderyacht. Caden Bratt. Darren DeBryan. Logan Sabatini. Nathaniel Carlson. Zachary Bullinger. Kaylee Nance. Destiny Pifarini, cum laude. Naeli Sanchez. Natalie Vlahosotiros. Cole Barber, magna cum laude. Molly Nutt, summa cum laude, medallion recipient. Tammy Wilkening. Bryce Sanders. Michael Urquhart. Tyler Hagan. William Gerard III. Max Adamson. Dawson Gonwick. John Wright Jr. Galen Zimmerman. Carly Fries, summa cum laude, President Scholar. Trevor Schuler. Megan Mabe. Kate Monteith, summa cum laude, Dean Scholar. Harrison Engel, cum laude. Rebecca Rayner, cum laude. Rosa Elena Cervantes. Hannah Doche, cum laude. Kalisa Cruz. Brianna Ramirez. Crystal Ash, cum laude. M. Jane Gear. Tracy Knapp, cum laude. Amy Olsick. Ethan Williams. Katrina Alvarez. Cheyenne Bell, cum laude. Madison Stamey. Claudia Ballin-Paez. Elelta Gurmai. McKenna Mallory. Haley Strange. Hayden Nelson. Taylor Lopez. Tiffany Lopez. Colin Madland. Rachel Jennerjohn. Chi Lu. Joel Kalegi. Elena Lenway. Joshua Goucher. Callan Relic. Ranulfo Vela. Cordell Vastbinder, magna cum laude, Dean Scholar. Hannah Joy Adams, summa cum laude, Dean Scholar. Munya Traore, magna cum laude. Naomi Reeves. Caitlin Twardowski. Peyton Anderson. Kaylee Wallen. Michaela Wallace, cum laude. Mackenzie Bowen, magna cum laude. Emily Minogue, cum laude. Cedar Seha. Nora Grant. Marie Harris. Andre Zarate Jr. Jennifer Menier Gonzalez. Jimena Cuevas Arias, cum laude. Kiara Hickey. Kara Dunlop. Myra Hyde. Yanbei Chen. Robert Dyke. Brian Eves, magna cum laude. Dean Scholar. Ashlyn Senecola. Mackenzie McElvaney. Tino Rizzo Gonzalez. Jordan Ross. Yu Endo. Shoichi Sato, cum laude. Ko Endo. Aoi Magara. Ryota Kujime, magna cum laude. Maria Bradley. Alex Harris. Eloisa Radio Buenrostro. Lacey Stroud. Otis Montgomery. Brian Shirey. Jesse Covey. Brennan Waller. Connor Hebert. Andre Nielsen, magna cum laude. Dean Scholar. Carly Blake, cum laude. Stephanie Kelsey, magna cum laude. Dean Scholar. Julia Penwell, cum laude. Alexander Fair. Jacob Miller. John Van Osdal. Matthew D. Stephanie Treichel. Emily Sharton. Jennifer Stefanescu. Grant Lawson. Ryan Bickler, magna cum laude. Jose Mendoza. Maribel Nevarez. Minhee Kang. Maria Zena Lane Crispero. James Michael Jesvold. Jasper Slater. Anthony Nachopoulos. Katie Hebden. Jaden McCann. Tatiana Avramenko. Travis Latham, Garrett Granlund, Anders Clark, Nelly Serrano, Xiao Wen Chuan, Zhang Wei Yu, Maria Castorena, Brendan Kinsler, James Savonin Jr., Hannah Spahn, cum laude, Henry Follis, Corbin Duvall, cum laude, Andrew Chang, Mallory Eisenhower, cum laude, Dylan Jones, Myra Enriquez,
So just think, it seems like, at least to us, a short time ago that you came to Central to learn, and it's my hope that you found a place that you felt welcome, supported, challenged, encouraged to do what it is that you were learning, in the lab, on stage, in the studio, in the community. And finally, now your experience have prepared you to live. I hope you live well, and that every happiness that is due to you is achieved. And I'd now like to introduce Mr. Dan Nicholas, President of the CW Alumni Association, to officially induct you into that organization.
Thank you, President Gaudino. Class of 2019. All right, so you've walked across the stage. You've paid your student account to zero, haven't you? You did it. The goal that you set to accomplish when you came here has been realized. And on behalf of all the Central Washington University alumni, I congratulate and welcome you to our community. As you prepare to embark on the next phase of your life, know that you are not alone in the world. You are now an important addition to the 100,000 CWU alumni worldwide, a group that is bound together by love for Central and what it represents. You joined some outstanding alumni, some of whom are here on the stage with me, but what I think is important to remember is that they started their life's journey right here, where you are right now. Their tenacity and their willingness to work that got them to where they are, they share it with you. So embrace your future, don't fear it. It's safe to say that most of them, like probably some of you, had no idea what they were going to do. But don't worry, you're ready. As alumni, it is our responsibility to keep our Wildcat community vibrant, so I'm going to challenge you to a few things here today. First, stay informed. Follow the university and the Alumni Association on social media. Read the Crimson and the Black, our alumni magazine, and return here to campus when opportunities arise. You never know. Our best ambassadors are our graduates, and you never know when you will give someone the inspiration to improve their life. Second, stay connected. Send us your news, your career, and life updates. We also encourage you to stay connected with one another because these are the friends you keep. Remain involved. The Alumni Association's purpose is to help you in this, whether it's attending events or exploring the world with our travel program. You can join thousands of us who work together to preserve the spirit of CWU. This community of alumni, to which you are most welcome new members, is out there, so network with us. And finally, after time flies, and it will, and you've settled into your career, remember that all this isn't possible without the support of people who love Central. Just as we owed it to you, you owe it to the next generation students to ensure that their educational opportunities are the same, if not better, than yours was. And yes, the future is yours for the taking. But once you get there, make sure the door is open behind you for the next generation of alumni, because that's what Wildcats do. So congratulations, please be safe, and I hope to see you at an event soon. Now, Ms. Edith Rojas, President of the Associated Students of Central Washington University, will present the exchange of tassels. Go Cats!
Class of 2019, we made it. Commencement signifies the movement of the tassel on our caps from right to left, closer to our hearts. As my last duty as your student body president, I now ask this year's graduates to please stand with me. Are you ready? Please move your tassels from right to left. Congratulations, we made it!
And now, please join Miss Isabella Handwriter, who will sing the university's alma mater. Following the singing of the alma mater, the recessional will begin. Graduates, you will be dismissed in rows by the students' marshals, so please remain in your seat until a marshal has called upon you to exit. And families, please meet your graduates outside the stadium.
Unto thee, our alma mater, here we pledge devotion true. Years will pass and time may bring us many a task that's hard to do. Still we'll sing the old songs over, we'll call the old days back. Still we'll cheer